Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Tripoli here, back to another Lord's Mole video. And in today's video, guys, I'm able to announce the 100k gem giveaway winner. It's GBB and Jellybone. You guys surprised me a hell of a lot because in under 24 hours, you guys were able to meet the goal that I set for the 100k gem giveaway. And now that we are there, here's the winner. And guys, just because you guys reached it so fast, I'm actually going to do another one. But this time, okay, so it's going to be another 100k gem giveaway, and I'm going to release it at 750 subscribers, and then if you all meet that goal within a week, then I'll go on and I will do another 100k at around 900 or 850. I'll do it at 850. I'll do another 100k. Then after that, once we hit 1,000, I will be doing 300k gem giveaways. So if you guys want to go out there, share this video or whatever with some other people, so get some people to subscribe. I will get there and I'll do the giveaways. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so getting into the video, as you can see, we have this guy, Snot Dragon, that's getting rallied right now from Mayor Alley. And as you can see, it had about a 16 million mite drop from this rally. It didn't really make the news or anything. It wasn't anything all too special. But he did drop a bit and he burnt. So it was, it was like a 3-4 person rally, nothing too big. Of course, he's not going to drop too much, but he did burn. So we know for a fact, we've seen this guy's comp. He's got a bit of troops. We're going to come in here with a full rally ourselves. We just merged into, let's just sign W. We're about to come up in here, fill up this rally, and absolutely destroy this guy. My ally is coming in for a solo now, and just dropped him just about 6 mil off that solo, but dropped a bit off himself. We've got his buddy coming in for a solo as well, this pluggy guy, and let's see how he fares off. So as you can see, my ally, he really dropped quite a bit. Pluggy's going to come up in here and gets capped. Yep, completely gets capped. Thought he could, burn the remainder of the troops. Glad that happened because, that would suck if somebody came in and stole all of our kills off of, a rally, then a couple of solos. But as you can see, our rally is walking. It's up to 2 million. It's getting carpeted. Nobody wants any, we don't want anybody to steal our kills. Here it comes. My rally is coming back in for, it looks to be a cav march. Our rally hits, drops them a hell of a good amount. 1.7 million red deads down to 939k troops. Let's see what happens, guys. These solos will probably end up flying here in a second. So we can kind of look at the total troops left, and it was just a bunch of cav in range. Just absolutely plowed this guy. A bunch of solos are now coming in. As you can see, boom, Zoe Sensei comes up in there, and this guy is now zeroed. Didn't really stand too much of a chance with like a 4 million comp. Maybe it was like a 3.6 million comp. He got absolutely wasted. So moving on, we have Start to Panic coming in for a rally on this guy from DIZ Part Test. We've scouted this guy. He's got some troops. Panic's decided to come over here and set a rally. We all know Panic. Panic is, he's the crazy warmonger guy. He likes to always go out there and set rallies on stuff. He always likes to find targets. He's the guy that's like basically always finding the targets, always rallying something. The guy that knows how to read stats. Everything about him is great. So basically, Panic's coming up in here. He's got the clown title. We've got a decent amount of people from the guild coming over to fill this rally. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we probably got just about a full rally. This guy's 134 million in merge and construction gear. Let's see what happens, guys. The rally's walking. We don't really get to see the burn, but it burns. Here it comes. It burns. I'm scouting some random dude, and from 134 million, he drops down to 103, which is about 31 million might drop right there. As you can see, he took a bunch of reds. Panic's coming in for a solo on him, gets the solo off, and caps the lead. This guy is now zeroed. A couple people come in for reinforcements last second, just to try to save his lead or something. Got this guy, Warlord, who's like 2 billion. Yeah, he doesn't end up doing anything. He ends up pulling every time we try to hit his garrison out. And moving on to the next clip, guys, we've got this guy from XXX Ilgizik, and Supervillain is coming in for a rally. So we pulled one of our family guild's rally leads, Supervillains, in to lead a rally for us, and we've got this guy XXX Ilgizik. Now this guy's got some troops. He's just setting out, no ante. So we're like, hey, you know, he doesn't really seem very trappy. He seems like he's probably just genuinely offline. 331 million in basically all Monster Hunt gear. This guy is about to take an absolute L. As you can see, we're just sending some one troops about, and we've got this guy Jexa coming in to give some reinforcements. We've got Killer, you know, he pulls his reinforcements like an asshole out of his buddy's base. We come up in there, boom, 5 million troops, 2.1 million Red Deads. Absolutely nasty hit. And believe it or not, we actually got full countered on this rally. So we sent range right into the infantry front line, and this guy didn't really stand a chance because he was in Monster Hunt gear and probably out of talents. But anyways, yeah, we did get full countered. And look at this. He ends up shielding. Oh, the agony. You know, he still had a bunch of troops left. We could have gone up in there and zeroed like the remainder of the 5 million. Sadly, shielded. It's depressing, yeah. I hate when a target shields like that. It makes, you know, it really angers me and frustrates me when it happens, but you know, it is what it is. Good for them, I guess. You know, otherwise he would have gotten absolutely screwed. As you can see, we are setting a T2, T4 leaderless rally on this guy, Queen Makan from the guild JPN. Panic, this was another Panic thing. Panic said, hey, look at this guy. I'm going to call his comp out, and I'm going to say he's got, or she's got T2, T4, and T5 in the base, or he said T3 instead of T2. And so we're like, okay, you know what? Panic's really good with stats. He knows his stuff. So we go, hey, let's go set a T2, T4 rally, a leaderless rally, and see what happens, right? So, you know, we're loading up, we're getting everybody set and ready. Let's see if we can get a big zero out of this. We're like, you know what? We can at least test the front line to see what's in the castle. Maybe there's, you know, we're expecting there to be like 20, 25 million troops up in this castle or something. Not realizing that this might be a absolute new base. Being it's got 7 million kills, but got decent gear, but 11k hero. It's like there's some iffy parts like to this rally, but guys, it's gonna walk. 687 million castle. Let's see what's gonna happen, and it burns. It's like, what? Everybody's just jaw drops in this moment. In this instance, they're like, what the fuck? He just burnt off of a leaderless T2, T4 rally. We were full-fledged expecting to get capped and barely scratch the guy's surface, and then be able to tell like the front line maybe. But as you can see, the guy got online, shields, and it sucks to be us. But anyways, guys, looking on to the next part, you guys won't believe this. So what ends up happening is this guy comes unshielded the next day, and which was so odd, being that they just got burned the previous night, right? So of course, Panic comes up, he sees him unshielded, and we're like, oh yeah, let's jump on it, hell yes. So we jump on it, everybody's like filling, they're like eager to get up in this. They know that this guy's got so many kills to provide, you know, and this is about to be one hell of a nasty hit. Right, so, you know, it's got 3 minutes left. I'm there. A couple of other boys are there. We're trying to, you know, fill this as fast as possible to get up in here and get to zero, because we don't want them coming online, because this guy seems like maybe he doesn't take very well care of his account, and he won't come online until maybe a little bit later after we've zeroed him, right? So we're trying to get this as fast as possible. We got everybody as fast as possible after we give the scout, set the rally, filled the rally, and you guys will see back up to 681 million from previously 659 million. But nonetheless, no reinforcements from the guild that they're in, the target's in. So this will not be very good for Queen Makan. Is in the right type of war gear, doesn't have the right type of wall hero set. It's just overall not very good. You know, not a very good comp. This person is at basically every disadvantage they could possibly be at when it comes to this game. So as you can see, we got a couple more castles coming in, filling up the rally, trying to get it full. And I think by this time we either had it full or we had up to like 2.1 million. But this guy's only got like, you know, 4 million troops left out of the 5 million that we saw from yesterday. So this shouldn't be all too hard. We're going to come up in here and absolutely smack them. So, of course, you know, we're setting a cav rally at this point just to, you know, clear out the front line. do some damage, and let's take a look. So we've got a minute 48 left in the rally, but now it is walking. We're speeding up to the point where it's walking. I think a couple people carpeted just for safety measures. 681 million. Let's see what they drop to. So let's see. So we've got a 50.5 million drop, loads of red deads, absolutely smashes this comp. As you can see, a decent amount of T5 as well in this comp, from 681 down to 631. Huge drop from this rally. And I think we got like a neutral hit. I think it was a cav on cav hit, as you can see there. But what we're going to do here is we're going to come in and we're going to send some infantry to fireproof, come up in here and hopefully get the 0. So when it comes down to it, we've got a couple people coming in trying to steal our kills, but you know, obviously we were a little bit faster to set than these other guilds that are trying to come in and steal. B3W was the main culprit here. As you can see, they're setting a rally, speeding as many troops as they can, as fast as they can, but we've got 6 seconds on a rally. They've got a little bit, well, seemingly a bit more time than that for the rally to walk. So, of course, we're going to come up in here. Our rally's marching decently fast. I wish I had carpets. I would have just carpeted right into this castle, because I really wanted to beat the B3W, because I think it's horse shit for somebody to steal kills like that. As you can see, down to 566 million might. We come up in here with that infantry rally, destroy the remainder of the troops, 2,022,000, and now this castle is absolutely zeroed. Didn't have a great time, ended up sitting in our hive for quite a while, one-trooping us, scouting us, setting fake rallies, red screening us, all that bullshit, and you know, ended up being, you know, it was just laughable for a castle like this, because here you are so big and you just got absolutely wrecked. Anyways, guys, let's get into the reports. Alright guys, so getting into the reports, as you can see, we've got Fireproof from our guild versus R%D Snot Dragon 1. This guy had around 2.6 million troops. We're going to come up in here with a full cav rally and go right into the cav and range that was left. So we ended up like nearly completely demolishing his comp, and we only leave him with a remainder of 939,511 troops. This guy has been absolutely wrecked. Moving on to the Start to Panic rally versus Park Test. Let's take a look into the details. So this guy's got a total of about 1.33 million troops. We get a 1.85 million fill, come up at him with a nice full cav rally. And as you can see, he only escapes with a mere 24,000 troops. Now let's go into the depth of his comp. So he has a lot of T3, and that's probably why his comp didn't really succeed that well. It absolutely got destroyed because he's got so much T3. T3 is not a good troop to use, to take rallies and such. So I in no way, shape, or form do I recommend using T3 in composition. Now, this guy's just a T3 player, so I mean, a lot of people do that. I recommend just building T2 and just sitting in a shield if you're gonna be like a player like that, like a T3 player. Moving on, we've got Supervillains versus XXX Ilgizix. And as you can see, the dude had nearly 5.1 million troops. We came at him with a 2.25 million rally, and we went with a range rally against his infantry front line, and we fared very, very well, giving him about 2.1 million red deads off of our rally, destroying his entire infantry T4 and even getting into some of his range T4. I say this guy got absolutely smacked, and I wish this guy wouldn't have shielded, because we would have absolutely zeroed this guy with the next rally and like maybe a solo or two. Moving on to the next one, we have JPN Queen Makan. So JPN Queen Makan, it was the leader of his T2 T4 rally, came up in there with a range march, ended up walking back from Cav Wedge with 166k troops. And this was just the most surprising to us, that we actually got a burn with the T2, T4 leader. So that's when you know this person's doing something wrong with their comp or their stats or something. Look at that 1 million wall. Holy crap. Let's look at the comp, guys. So as you can see, there's a decent amount of T2. There's a little bit of T1 Cav. I think that's the main reason we walked back, is because the morale dropped from that Cav dying. We move up. We've got some T2 Cav right here, some T2 range, a little bit of T3. This comp was all over the place, and it really didn't need to be. All it needs to be is T2, T4, T5, and decent amount of numbers, and it probably could have capped decently well. Let's kind of look at the wall heroes of this person. So the wall heroes, pretty bad wall hero, pretty bad wall hero, really bad wall hero. Nothing you really want on your wall whatsoever. And let's go ahead and go on to the next report. As we can see, we've got Coalition, Start to Panic versus Queen Makan's Turf. And with that being said, we can see that we actually managed to fill with this one. This was just the one early on in the morning. We went full Cav Rally against the Cav Wedge. So of course, when you battle something in Cav Wedge, you go against Cav and range. So our Cav against her Cav and range. Cav and range. Actually, it's Cav and Inf. I'm sorry, Cav and Inf. And as you can see, we fared very well against it. Got the burn, and now she's down under 1.2 million troops. Moving on to the next one, where she's got about 2 million left. We've got Fireproof coming up in here. Now look at the total amount of losses that we had with this rally. So we hit her with a a full infantry rally, as you can see, and absolutely light her up for the remainder 2 million troops left in her castle. And that's the end of her. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. And just a fair reminder, I am doing the giveaway. So the next giveaway will be at 750 subscribers. It'll be a 100K gem giveaway. The one after that, it'll be at 850 subscribers, another 100K, and then 1,000. I will do 300K, 100K for 3 different people. All right. Anyways, guys, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.